Stacy Itzel, Executive Director in Arnold, Maryland, and I'm bringing you your daily vitamin for today. You know, in just a couple of weeks, I'm coming up on my 11-year anniversary with Pampered Chef, and I can still remember the night that I ordered my new consultant kit online. I was very nervous, but very excited. And then I can still remember my very first party that I did. Would you believe that I actually set a fire? Flames, smoke, everything. And even though that was probably one of the most embarrassing moments of my life, I still remember the excitement that I had, how much fun that I had. And for several months afterwards, that excitement grew and grew and grew. And you know what? A lot of you are probably in that place in your business right now. Maybe you're a new consultant, or maybe you've been doing this for a while, but you're just so excited and passionate about your business. But I also remember a few months later into my business, actually I started in October, so this was about April, where I was starting to feel a little frustrated. I wasn't getting the results that I wanted. It was a big change for our family, so we were dealing with the logistics of that. You know, getting cancellations, maybe not getting all the bookings you want or the recruits that I wanted. So then I started to doubt myself, and I started to think, am I really cut out for this? Is this the right fit for our family? Should I be doing this? And for a couple of weeks afterwards, I can remember finding everything else that needed to be done instead of things that I should be doing for my business. I was avoiding working on my business. And you know what? Even 11 years later, I still go through this cycle. It's called the emotional cycle of direct sales. Excitement, frustration when things aren't going the way you want them to. You start to self-doubt, and then you find other things that you want to do instead. And for people who get stuck in that doubt and creative avoidance, that's when their businesses fall apart. But if you can get to that very next spot in that cycle called recommitment, you're going to grow, you're going to promote, you're going to develop leaders, you're going to book parties, you're going to recruit, and you're going to get back to that excitement place. Now, how do you get there? Because let's face it, when you're in that place of frustration, doubt, and creative avoidance, you're probably not loving what you're doing in your business. You're not loving having to pick up the phone. You're not loving having to go out to do a show where maybe only 2 or 3 people are going to be there. And you know what? Recently, very recently, just last month as a matter of fact, I was going through this cycle. I was in the doubt and creative avoidance phase. And I was working with my coach, and she asked me, or she said something to me that really struck a chord, because at that time and place in my business, I wasn't loving what I was doing at all. And she said, Stacy, you know what? You don't always have to love what you're doing. You just have to love why you're doing it. And there is no doubt in my mind about why I do Pampered Chef. I do it because I know what it does and provides for my family. I know that it allows me to stay home with my 3-year-old daughter during the day. I know that it allows me to pay for private school tuition for my children that are school age. I know that it allows us to pick up and go on vacation if we want to. It allows us to stay debt-free in our life. And that's what I love about my business. So today, I want to challenge you. If you are in that place of frustration and doubt and creative avoidance, sit down and think about, why are you doing Pampered Chef? And do you absolutely love why you're doing it? Even if you don't love what you have to do right now. And I promise, if you can focus on your love for why you're doing it, you're going to recommit, and you're going to be back in that excited place again, just like I am today.